Might turn the overhead light off. It's glaring. Don't really need it right now. That's better. Right. So this is our packing area. And anyone that's seen our earlier videos, like cats come to visit and oh my God, there's kittens, 5 of them, will know that this area has been full of
Kitty Cat still is.
yes.
Polly's still here. She's in her house. She decided she went in there. We're going to put her in the house today.
Well, we might if we're not going to take them. Kim reckons we're going to be doing this for an hour, and I thought, oh, she's going to be disappointed in 2 hours' time when we're still going.
No, but so it's all good. Polly's in her house. She's safe and happy. She's all right.
So these are our packing tables, as well as our Christmas tables. And when I mean Christmas tables, they're the tables we put out when we're doing Christmas dinner. We've got 2 of them. And they work bloody perfect for this job. And you'll see why, because this box is like 3.2 metres long. And the reason we pack so well is because I've seen some absolute horror stories, and I've seen some funny things where one courier told me a local manufacturer here who packed the board in bubble wrap only, and it had to go overseas or something like that, somewhere across Australia. It got snapped in half, and then the guy that made it was upset at him because the board got snapped in half. Now, when they sent out packaging, they just said, bloody hell, can't they learn, you know? And anyway, so it more or less cost us about 120 bucks a packet like this, which we wear that cost, but having to replace a snap board isn't much fun. Okay, so I'll just move this over here. Right. Now, I'm just going to go and get one of the boxes.
No, I'm good. I wait.
Now, we get our boxes from Circlene. Here's one I prepared earlier. Now, this is the rebirth. We call this the rebirth section, don't we, darling?
Yes.
This is like being born in reverse.
Hold on.
Oh, I've got to open this up.
And it's normally me that does most of the work.
Typical. Get it open. You've got to. There we go.
Wait on the lids are stopping it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Go to the end, or the ends. Go there. Push it back. You've got to get that crease all the way back. Now, I've got to cut this now. I have my trusty Stanley blade. Now that blade looks a bit. I'm going to go and get a brand new blade, Kim.
Yeah, we've been using. Well, just up there, isn't it? Or did you take them up
Took it to
already?
the shed.
Okay. Well, inappropriate touching. And this is what I have to do. I just stand here and just hold the box in this position while he goes and does what he does. It's, you know, he can. Hello, Polly Dolly. Hello, my baby. I think the glare's coming because of that's open too.
I know. I went since I took the thing off. Right. So just let me put this back on going. Yeah. Beautiful sharp blade.
Yeah, well, don't point it near me. Stop! Inappropriate touching.
Shush, Peter's very. Inappropriate. Right. So. My end's gone funny. Ready, look. Oh, look. There's Kim. Sorry. That was inappropriate.
Now you're making it worse.
That's not going to get used. I was just up there.
He's gonna go wandering again. Stop the inappropriate.
Hey.
See, this is what happens. This happens all the time, where he'll go and do he'll go to do something, and then I'm left holding the bag. Basically, I'm just like getting it together. You'd think he'd know what he's going to have before we start packing this, but he never does. You find tape measure?
Yep, it's a whopper. Okay. Now, I cut it here. Now, I've got a certain size I want this to be. What's a half 36, Kim? That's 18.
I'm not here to do your math.
Right. I'm going to draw this along here.
You know what you're doing?
Mm-hmm. Fuck, that lid's hard to keep in my mouth.
Why don't you put a little...
I was like Billy Connolly of the old eating thing where his tongue goes in. And you draw a line across here. Don't bounce it so much.
I'm trying not to.
Just keep it.
I had
It's
to
like
get
a
it.
four-wheel drive going through the bush there. I'm thinking to myself, why is she bouncing it?
I didn't mean to bounce it. It was bouncing itself.
Right, so I want. Stop it. Now I know where I get it from.
He starts it.
Now this one's only got to have a little one.
Hasn't it got a fixed fin?
Oh, yeah, it has.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Why are you drawing a line along the board? It's got a fixed fin.
I just wanted to check if that was. Level. Talk about stupid.
Yeah, I'm going.
Cut the lid, please. I don't need that.
I'm going. Why is he cutting this box? It's not a fixed fin.
Thank God I've got her. Now, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get the board and bring it down.
Don't forget the silver sticker.
It doesn't have a silver sticker. It's not a Boston board. This one's a normal.
All right. You got to put the other sticker on it.
Yeah. No, yeah, I've got to put that on now. Let's go down behind you. So, yeah. Shoot out a daisy.
Not Daisy, Polly.
Polly. Now, you have a break for a minute because I've got.
Yeah, get Peter fucked up. Peter fucked it.
Hi, Steve. Righto. Look at this beauty. First off, Kim's going to get the sticker.
And Peter's going to put it on.
That was lucky. We nearly packed the bunny, didn't we?
Well, it wasn't me.
Now, this is the first Surfer Pig registered board in the Netherlands. Now, what's going to happen is if, for argument's sake, someone else in the Netherlands decides they would like to start Surfer Pig or ask Mike if they can be a representative of Surfer Pig, what will happen is they'll have the opportunity and start a registry over there. Now, until then, we just decided to.
Well, we asked Mike.
We asked Mike how we're going to attack this because basically, I'm sure there'll be other people in the Netherlands that want to register their pig. So what we've done is we've made Steve's number one. Steve is 001. So he's the first board that's going in to the registry as a pig.
A pig in the Netherlands. We didn't know whether we asked Mike, and Mike said no, put it under Netherlands.
Yes. And that way, if someone else decides they want to maybe one day try and help Surfer Pig get grow there and wants to maybe start the registry up, what we do is we send them the details of Steve, and Steve has 001 in the Netherlands, NL. So his pig is officially registered. Which we're pretty stoked on. There we go, that's pushed on nice and hard. And I'll just get the camera to show what I'm talking about here. Put that out the road. There we have it. Surfer Pig official registry 001 Netherlands. Okay, so this is the first one to be going there. Now, I'm just going to give this a quick wipe. Now, the idea of this finish that we're doing on this board, it's basically what we call a natural finish, and it is the finish cut that hasn't been cut back. So it looks like the board hasn't been finished completely, but that's the way they did it back in the 60s because they were so busy, they just didn't have time to cut them back. So that's the whole idea of the other positive side of it. It makes the.
It's all right. We know somebody who fixes them.
No, this is a strong board. It's plastic. As well, what else it does? It keeps the price of the board down because I'm not having to cut it back. Okay, so there are positives out of doing it like this. Otherwise, it'd be a few $100s more, especially if it was polished. Well, it's not. So just wiping off that bit of talcum powder that was on there. Yeah. So I'm pretty stoked about this going. I'll just put a bit of water on this. There. There we go. So when Steve sees people at the beach, they're going to look at this and think it's an old board. They really are. Righto, that's clean. Now, the packing of the board. I'll just take this back outside. How cool does that look? Put it up here in the shade. Right. Now I've got to go and get some plastic sheets. We've got to cut some plastic sheets up. Hey, Lee. Go get your water when you're done. Oh, screwed my blades. I've got to get a new packet of. Comes plastic though. Now, we line our boxes with what, Darren?
Properly.
Properly.
Now, this is where you need to measure anything.
Yes. Look at that. Pubic hair.
Cat fur.
Cat fur.
Daisy fur.
Bloody cats. Now, check the width of this. Now, the reason I use this is,
It's nice and light.
okay, 1225, which I mean, I want 612. The reason we do this is when a forklift hits, hits the side of a box, it pushes through quite easily. It's actually quite destructive how easy a forklift will destroy it. So what we're trying to do with this, we're trying to keep it so when the forklift goes through the cardboard, it doesn't.
Well, they're not.
Just have my heel on. Yeah, so when the forklift goes through the box, which it does really easily.
Oh, you went off there.
This plastic sort of stops it from going all the way through. 2 layers, mind you. Yeah. Now I'll just trim that. Still. Yeah, so this stops the forklift from going through really easily. And anyone that's done any sort of transport with boards will know how bad that is. We do that like the ones that are going to Dave, and the board is 10 foot. We want at least make it set up here. Foot, gives us enough room to pack in there. So 3.2. Back a bit. 3.2. This is going on the inside, so I want to make it. Sorry, back a bit.
What?
Now, some of you will be going, geez, there's a lot of stuff around to do this, but yeah, it is. Wait till you see this part. Fill that up. Now we glue it.
It does rubble.
Right, ready?
I know.
Hold still. Right?
Yep.
Now this glue is 3M 90. Sticks really good. Well, Kim's chucking them around for some reason.
Sorry, I was about to sneeze.
What's that? Yeah. Why not? Got that in. You darling. Got the length right. And when we flip it over, we put it in there so we know the width. And there, got it. How's the width? Check that side. In the middle.
It's a bit like, yeah, you press it down.
Can't see it sticking out of there too. Righto, so what we're doing is we've got 2 layers of this. Now, sorry, I just got to get the way. Yeah, I know. When you do it yourself, you have to fill it up all the way. Anyway. Okay.
Sorry, just opening up the sides.
Yeah. We're not blue snippers.
That's how we make our Queensland room. I can't get the other one. Oh, let's just stay like that.
Come on.
Just gets the air flowing a bit more with this glue.
Okay, not a bit of stuff. We'll just pop this down for a minute.
Oh, you're putting it on your side for a change.
Yeah, I'm looking after my workers. Up to you.
Put that handle down. I already walked into that.
Each one of these sheets costs 12 bucks, 13 bucks, 13 bucks. But knowing that it's on there, and when people are going to pick their board up and they're seeing a forklift, they know it's going to get there in one piece. It's going to take something catastrophic to make that not happen. In the dark.
That's right.
And we have had that happen. We sent a board to Chris in North Carolina.
Oh, you pop off your pants.
Sorry, zombie fingers. Anyone that's seen Warm Bodies would get that. Zombie fingers. Yeah, so Chris had this exact packaging without the plastic, and was just cardboard and foam. And the forklift went through 10 inches of foam and put a ding in the bottom of his board. So from that day on, we swore.
That was when we were only putting the
Nothing.
bit of. No, we put the MDF
On
on
the
the
side,
sides,
yeah.
not on the bottom
So
or the top.
basically, whenever something goes catastrophic wrong, we always try and fix it. Like anything in business, that's what you should be doing. It wasn't our fault. Our packaging was still superb, but unfortunately, the forklift driver
That's an arsehole.
didn't. I mean, look, they have to do shit all day, but come on,
But that had to go a long way in.
10 inches.
You should have known.
Yeah.
Oh,
No stuffing around here, darling. Yeah, so it's just one of those things that you sort of think, come on, let's do a better job than that. Put this on top and we'll just make sure they're both the same length. One to the top, one to the bottom. That won't touch. I'm going to watch the end there, darling. You line it up properly.
sure be.
Now there you go, your touch. That's right. That's yours.
Tiniest little bit.
Yeah.
That's it.
Gently take that off. We're just making sure they're the same length. Yeah, so by doing this, it just gives us a bit more strength. Now, Tim's wearing her new Surfer Pig cold tins and deep in shirt.
Don't get glue on it.
This packaging video is brought to us by Surfer Pig from California.
No, it's not.
No, but Surfer Pig Australia, but the original Surfer Pig by Mike Black from California, sponsoring this event.
Why is he sponsoring it? What's he sponsoring
I don't know.
it
It sounds really official that Mike.
with? What is he sponsoring it with?
Cold, cold beer.
No, he's not.
Well, we'll buy it, but Mike's sort of doing it.
What? Is he the spirit of it? Is it the spirit of Mike having a beer this afternoon
Yes.
or something? Oh, okay. I thought you'd say love.
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 I said pet. I said
No,
dal.
I
I said
said
love.
love.
I said pet.
You have no idea what I go through when we're packing boxes.
It is.
Peter gets all the easy stuff, and I do all the hard stuff.
A lot of people just think spraying a can's easy work, but it's not. Right, ready?
No.
Mine lined up. There's yours. You're going to have to lift it up if you want to move it, otherwise it's going to stick. Righto. How are you looking? Way off. Oh, fuck, Dale. Just put it on the edge, hard, and lay it straight down. But just before you go down, make sure your fingers are pretty all right and down. That's it. You made that one hard. There's no lifting this up and putting it back down again. She's like going, oh, just lift it up, move it. No, there's no moving it to the side.
Peter doesn't line up his end, and then it'll all go skew-whiff down mine.
Mine was perfect.
He was out up there, so it put it out down here.
Yeah, see? Mum said.
Down a little bit. It's out up easy. Might have to trim that.
Hold on, chuck that. Whoa. Now, we're going to make some little pieces to go over the end. Now, I'll measure that again. Split it. We will be having a lunch break shortly. You're going to cut pieces off one, so I've used the other one for the side bits. Trying to be economical.
Yes.
Trunk was up. Oh yeah, for one side we're on. So I didn't want to start doing the side pieces. I'll use this. Right. Yeah. Now just measure how long I need these ones. I need them at 426. 426, lady. Thanks, Louise. This isn't as bad as the way we used to pack them, is it? Like with the cutting the foam. I think just putting block pieces in, the way we're doing it's quite a lot easier. Don't you think?
If we got a good cutter.
Oh, if we had a great cutter, yeah, definitely.
But why don't we just measure them all up?
I'm going to use this as a template. Should be able to get this one pretty straight. Use the straight edge of the corner. Line to line.
Got it?
Yep. So, and point it in. This corklet's great to cut.
But it's lightweight. And it's pretty durable.
Yeah, well, a forklift, we did tests with hammers and everything, putting it in there and
Right.
yep. We did a test with a hammer and tested the impact strength, 2 layers, perfect. We were using MDF, but it was just too heavy.
It was getting way too heavy. What?
Yeah, way too heavy. There. Well, basically, yeah. That's it. Yeah. Check the other sheet up too. Do both at once.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, I wasn't doing the rushy.
You have to get past it.
Wasn't doing Mr. Pushy.
You were doing it.
This. Righto. Let's check these for their fit. Yeah, there, so it must have been the other way. Yep, that is perfect. Lift them up like this. I'll spray them and you drop them straight down. So this is fun. Much as people might think
It's not.
it's not, it is fun.
I get glue everywhere.
Not today. Empty. He's trying to prepare earlier.
You get 70.
9.
Yeah, but we need 70 as well.
Oh, only a little bit. Right. Put that down in the corner. Yep. Got it. And while we've got this here, we'll just tape up the seam. Go under a touch. Under. Again, this is just to add to the strength of it, just so it doesn't split.
We do reverse these too.
But if you've invested a couple of $1,000 into a surfboard, you can't, if you insure them, it doesn't quite work because you've got to pay like $1,000
Oh, it's just for the insurance.
So it's not
A couple of hundred is better.
what I mean. Yeah, this $150 it probably costs us. It's well worth it. Peace of mind. Plus, it gets a lot of people talking about it.
Does. Oh, look, you dodged it.
That's all right. Out the other end. Over.
Oh, muscles.
This is way lighter than MDF. Way lighter, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like the MDF is heaps heavy and it just fit. Perfect. Pretty good. Yep. All right.
Oh,
Right, you don't want to do that. See? Just gonna wait 1 minute.
almost got a fly in there.
Yeah. Probably put the other one down a bit too quick.
All right. Little hole.
Right. On your hitch up. Yep. And slowly. And it gives it a lot of strength. Now that we know how to do it properly, it's not, we've got a set system, haven't we?
We do.
Pretty well. Not like the board where the first board we ever packed and we glued all those bits together. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, because we're making it out of.
Wasn't that Mike's?
Yeah, it was mine.
Yeah.
And then you stuffed it up. No, I'm trying to.
No, you pull it back and there, now on level.
One not.
Good.
Make my side look dodgy.
All the problem.
That's not very nice. See what he does?
Keep it silent, hang out there.
Yeah,
Well, mine's the same.
his is perfect. Mine's
No,
dodgy
mine's out the same
because
now.
because he's the one that.
Mine's out the same now. Right, so what we've done here, we've now got the top and bottom.
Flip it over so there's a solid.
Now, scrap that in, we'll put it down here on the floor bar. Now, there's 60. Now, what we might do, we're going to have a lunch break now. I'll come back on again later. So we'll see how this story ends. Righto, so we'll be back about 45 minutes.